Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Arnold Hara, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
At the plate, Julio Benitez. And we are
Leading
set for baseball
Midland,
here this evening.
The designated hitter, Julio Benitez.
Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Hara is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty B. I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark DeRosa, what do you have for us on this lineup?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
And he takes ball one. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off, 2-2 now. Struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there.
Got
it
third.
to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had
Will
fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Will Welsh. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. 2 out, nobody on. On the ground to the left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Jarrell Cotton, the pitcher from the Virgin Islands, is the starter on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matty, if you're looking for innings out of your starting pitcher, you're looking at the right guy. This guy seems to deliver more often than not, going deep into the games. He's one of those guys you feel really confident that could go into that 7th, 8th, and even the 9th inning, a workhorse.
Digging in,
leading
Chuck
off for
Aguirre.
Springfield.
He'll lead things off
No
here in the
left
bottom
fielder.
half of the first.
Chuck Aguirre.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike two. Aguirre, a 5'8" switch hitter, normally patrols center field, but he's in left for this one. Hit in the air to shallow center, giving chase is Fowler. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Yeah, it looked like an easy play from where I'm sitting, but I think he took it for granted and basically whiffs on the darn thing, allowing the runner to move to second on a two-base error.
Into the box now, Octavio Encarnacion. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad.
Number
Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Settling in now, number 68. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Ooh, and he finds his spot there. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. Aguirre takes his lead at third with one away. And he struck him out.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Cortez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. 0-1 the count. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
The 0-2, and a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. An inning in the books. No score on MLB Network. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Fernando Alonso. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Fernando Alonso.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is swung on in process. 0-1.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 11, Dustin.
Digging in,
Fowler.
Dustin Fowler. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
This is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Time for a look
Batting
at the defensive alignment for the
right
home
fielder.
team. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
Now batting, Julio Fernandez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Come on, Rockhounds, let's go. Whose side are you on? Not on Springfield side.
0-1, here's the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line in right. Williams sprinting after it, but this will land untouched.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Line drive to center field. Henderson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Omar Saldana.
Now to the plate, Omar Saldana. The stretch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Henderson giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So striding forward now,
Leading up
Johnny
for the
Henderson,
Cardinals,
as they'll have
the
5,
center
6, and
fielder,
7 here to start the
Johnny
home half of the second.
Henderson.
And they'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Alonso, 1 away.
Time for a look at
Batting
the defensive
sixth,
alignment for the visitors.
the right fielder.
And you talk about
number
fitting a
67.
profile for a right fielder. Big surprise who brings the absolute bazooka to the game today. That is the right fielder. Don't look for anyone to test this guy.
Standing in, Justin Williams. First pitch of the at-bat. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The windup and the 0-1. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all.
The first
it was
baseman,
over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
The play. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Oh, that's too high.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Williams, the runner at second with one away.
Right there, just not able to keep it fair. That front shoulder leak just a hair. He's got to regroup right here.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Stepping in now, Antonio Benitez. No balls and 1 strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Ready on 0-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Henderson is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting 9th, the shortstop, number 1.
Now at the plate, Antoine Shannon. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. And it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
3rd inning, no score to this point. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Fouled off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and
Now
I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Into the box, Julio Benitez. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Henderson is camped under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Into the box, Steven
leading
Ferreira.
up for the Cardinals, the third baseman, Steven
First pitch on its way.
Ferreira.
Fouled away. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back
Now
and
batting,
blows
left
smoke
fielder.
by a guy at the letters.
Chuck
That's the ultimate challenge
Aguirre.
pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box now, Chuck Aguirre. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now here's the pitch. Hopped up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Octavio Encarnacion.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Octavio Encarnacion. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes this the other way to right. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3
batter,
fastballs at this level
number 68.
usually turns into a knock.
In now, number 68, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Now the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Fowler's under it. And the inning is over. Striding in once again, Miguel Cabrera comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
No balls and a strike to count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 0-1 pitch. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive, 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Stepping in now, Will Welsh, as he'll lift it up in the air. This is back behind second. Encarnacion backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Fernando Alonso.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Fernando Alonso. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. Swing and a line drive. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Cortez.
Leading
He'll
up
look to get something
Springfield,
going here in this
the
scoreless
designated
ballgame.
hitter, Carlos Cortez.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Fernandez on the move, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Now
no doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Johnny Henderson, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Looped out toward third. And there's one down now.
The batter, number 67.
Stepping up now, Justin Williams. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively
until
baseman, now. Working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Into the box, Timothy Fairchild, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. Hit in the air to center field. Fowler is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Antonio
Benitez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Williams stands at second with 2 gone. Ready with the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-2. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Fouled off. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We're through 4. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Leading off the inning, Julio Fernandez.
Leading off
and
for
they'll
Midland,
need him to get something
the right
going
fielder,
here.
Julio Fernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Henderson sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, the catcher, Omar Saldana.
Striding into the box, Omar Saldana. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. This one's flared off to the right side. Encarnacion onto the grass. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher.
The batter,
guy swinging
the
first
second
pitch.
baseman.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Into the box now, Emil Diaz, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Richard Hester will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Henderson has it in his tracks. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 1.
So stepping in, Antoine Shannon. He's set. Here it comes.
At the ball.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
A veteran hitter certainly knows When he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball, and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Throw over to first. Runner back standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble, and this will bang up against the wall. The tying run comes around all the way from first to score. It's 1-1.
We're going to see something pretty special here on Show Track. Check out the top speed of one of the fastest men in baseball as he goes all the way from first to home to score rather easily. That's about as good as it gets in the speed category right there.
Standing in now, Julio Benitez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
This one's blooped out toward right center field, and no one can corral that one. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied at 1-1.
Ladies
Richard
and gentlemen,
Hester
your
will stay in the
attention,
ball
please.
game as he'll likely do the
Now
catching
catching.
from here out.
Number 37, Richard Hester.
Now at the plate, Steven Ferreira.
Leading up for the Cardinals, the third baseman,
Here's the first pitch to him.
Steven Ferreira.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. One and 2 now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good
Now
straight
batting,
changeup,
left
El
fielder.
Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
In now, Chuck Aguirre.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Octavio Encarnacion.
So striding in, Octavio Encarnacion. He singled his last time up. Now here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Fernandez. Oh no, he totally missed it. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. In now, number 68. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that's in there for strike 1. Encarnacion at second with 2 down. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. The throw will go to third, and he's safe at first. So a costly mistake on the drop third strike as now the inning will continue.
The
and
batter,
not
number
what they wanted
1,
to do there is now they'll need
hitter,
4 outs to get out of this inning.
Cortez.
Striding forward now is the DH, Carlos Cortez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And it's a defensive meltdown there as the go-ahead run scores on what should be a passed ball. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there.
You bunch of donkeys.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And quite a turn of events there, as not only is he on a drop third strike, but a run scores as well.
Bunch of
ready for another chance. Johnny Henderson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Fowler's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they wind up with a couple of gift runs here on no hits as the runs were pretty much handed to them. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. And Springfield leads this thing 3-1. Leading off the inning, Will Welsh, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Will Welsh.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Fernando Alonso.
Digging in to try it again, Fernando Alonso. Here comes the first pitch. This is pulled into right. Williams is there, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 11, Dustin Fowler.
Now in the box, Dustin Fowler. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw on to first, a 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Springfield's out in front, 3-1. At the plate, Justin Williams. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
The right fielder, number 67.
First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. A ball and a strike. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Fowler comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
The first baseman, number 12, Timothy Fairchild.
Into the box now, Timothy Fairchild. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Bunch of donkeys playing.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game.
Ball one.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Rockhounds catcher stinks.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
I'm just trying to do his best. Go Springfield. Cardinals stink like my
The 1-2
biscuits.
is a fastball that gets by him. So just 1 away still as he gets on base after some poor defense following the strikeout.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
Stepping in now, Antonio Benitez. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
When it rains, it pours sometimes, and it's a downpour right now. First an error and now a pass ball. They really need to clean it up and start taking care of the baseball.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision.
Bunch of donkeys.
JB Wendelken, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Steven Ferreira, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. It's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. Ready for another shot now. Julio Fernandez. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Oh, 1, here it comes. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're
now
hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Ready now, Richard Hester. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
0-1 the count. Fernandez on at first, nobody out. And he got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Emil Diaz. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run.
Yay, Midland. No.
So a 2-run shot to left center as it's now a 3-all ball game.
That's what I'm talking about. Way to go, Midland.
Yeah, we're all tied up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that what have you done for me lately world, so that gem he was pitching doesn't mean anything anymore.
In now, Antoine Shannon, and he puts it on the ground to second. Encarnacion takes it in, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter, Julio Benitez.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Julio Benitez. From the stretch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Now the pitch. Grounded weakly to the left. Ferreira is up with it on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But two come across to score in the inning courtesy of this two-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the seventh coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Digging in the switch hitter, Chuck McGuire. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Chuck,
and there's a fastball well off the plate inside. That's lifted the other way out to left. Alonso moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the second baseman, Octavio Encarnacion.
Ready once again, Octavio Encarnacion. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses ball one. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And he fouls this one off. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Stepping in now, number 68. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
The batter,
obvious pitch recognition right there.
Designated hitter.
Change-ups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
To short, hit hard. Shannon is there, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Your attention, please.
Enters from the
now
bullpen to do the pitching.
Springfield Cardinals, number 56.
Stepping in, Miguel Cabrera, and this tie ball game is a battle of the
Midland,
bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
The 1-0 home. Is taken, strike one.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The first baseman, number 3, Will Welch.
Digging in once again, Will Welch. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there at short. And they are wearing him out down there. 2 away now.
Fernando Alonso.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Fernando Alonso. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. One pitch coming. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. And the throw from shallow right in time at first, and the inning will come to an end. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Stepping into the box, Johnny Henderson. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner toward right center. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it in safely. He's in at third as the go-ahead run.
Well, the key to hitting triples is being aggressive right out of the box.
67.
He smokes this thing to the outfield and is thinking 3 bags the whole way. And by the time they can get the ball back in, he's on his way to third with the leadoff triple.
Into the box, Justin Williams. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And the mental lapse making the play will hurt him as the run will score. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. 3-0 now. Timothy Fairchild is on deck. Both teams with 6 hits so far. There's ball 4.
The first baseman, number 12, Timothy.
Standing in, Timothy Fairchild. He's set, and the pitch. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now a slurve is looked at here for strike 2. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. first as they can't make the play on him. So good awareness that time as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the third strike. Stepping up to the plate, Antonio Benitez. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Shane Parkinson comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Pops this one up. But this will land untouched. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Alonso has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they'll tack on an insurance strike with the sac fly as they lead now 5-3.
Now batting.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Standing in now, Steven Ferreira. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate pass ball, and you can bet the catcher is kicking himself about it right now. With the runner advancing to second, the double play is off the table. Might come back to haunt him.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball.
Oh, my goodness.
So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Fairchild stands at third with one gone in the inning. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Alonso is after it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score on the sac fly as they double things up to lead it 6-3.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there. And that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Chuck Aguirre. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. The pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, 1 error in the inning, and no one left on base. 9th inning coming up, And Springfield leads this thing 6-3.
Your
Number
attention,
44
please.
takes the mound
Now
as he's been called upon to
Springfield
pitch.
Cardinals, number 44.
So coming to the plate, Dustin Fowler. He got on top of one and was a ground
Leading
down
off
victim
for
last
Midland,
time.
They look
center
like they're
fielder,
up
number
against
11,
it here, down 3
Dustin
on the road,
Fowler.
trying to come back against a closer.
First pitch on its way.
That's a
A
ball.
ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Line to the right side. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. One away.
Now batting, right fielder, Julio Fernandez.
Stepping into the box, Julio Fernandez. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Williams. 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Richard Hester.
At the plate, Richard Hester. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's set. Here it comes. Fly ball right down the line in left. Aguirre moves over, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better
And
than that.
Springfield
Only needed
wins
4 pitches
game
to slam that
3.
door in their face and salt this game away for his guys.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The Springfield Cardinals crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Number 56 is credited with the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Springfield Cardinals, 6 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Oh my goodness, the nightmare is finally over in this ball game tonight for the Rockhounds. Well, I do gotta say, the third game is claimed by the Springfield Cardinals in a 6-3 victory in the third. Well, tomorrow is game 4 as the Midland Rockhounds will hopefully avoid the dreaded shutout in a 4-game sweep against Midland. Well, the errors have been by far the bad thing tonight for the Rockhounds, as the Rockhounds catcher was pretty much afraid to catch the ball and pretty much ended up being 3 errors, adding on to the 2. Richard Hester is the loss of this game, plus the loss to the pitcher for Midland goes to J.B. Wendelken for the Midland Rockhounds. I do gotta say, Justin Williams will be the Springfield Cardinals player of the game. Ryan Hosley will be the winner. And Junior Fernandez will be the savior for the Springfield Cardinals. And do gotta say Springfield winning this one. In the third game of this 4-game road series for Midland. Midland is having the toughest time on the road, as losing 3 on the road, and hopefully we'll have better luck tomorrow as we approach our 4th game in Springfield. Well, the Rockhounds, after this 4-game series, head to Northwest Arkansas, and Springfield will battle the Corpus Christi Hooks. Midland returns home as they will take on Springfield, and Northwest Arkansas. We gotta say the Rockhounds will probably not sleep good tonight as this 5 haunting errors comes back and haunt them. So 1-0 for Richard. Thanks, bud, for making us lose tonight's ball game. You gotta be a pretty good catch to pretty much just win in this ball game, and pretty much it's a failure as him a catcher. So pretty much the managers are going to be talking to him tonight, as this will not go unnoticed for the Rockhounds replacement catcher of one guy getting hurt this season, and pretty much been rough around the edges, especially losing a guy that will pretty much be out for a long while, as he will be getting surgery, and plus that's bad for him. Well, as we end this one here tonight in Springfield, we will be going over our runs, hits, and errors. But first, we are going over the Texas League scores. And we are going to start off with the Amarillo Sod Poodles at Arkansas. Amarillo gets beaten by a final score 10-7. And gotta say, Arkansas played their game today. Corpus Christi at Northwest Arkansas wins against the Naturals 5-2 in this one. So Corpus Christi gets their second win. They'll be 2-1. So the Frisco Rough Riders takes the loss against the Tulsa Drillers. Springfield claiming their third win and no losses. Drillers will be 2-1. Travelers will be 2-1. And the Naturals will be 1-2, losing to Corpus Christi. Well, do gotta say, tomorrow is our final game in Springfield, as we will be on the road to the Northwest Arkansas Naturals for the Midland Rockhounds. Well, this will just about do it here for everybody here. 6-3, defeating the Rockhounds in a 3-run race in the bottom half of the 8th inning. So pretty much everybody will be getting a pretty good sleep. Hopefully they don't think about this game tonight, as it was haunting to Midland. And do gotta say, hopefully tomorrow the Rockhounds will win tomorrow night's ball game and avoid being swept by Springfield. So anyway, that will just about do it for us here tonight, as we close out this ball game 6-3, defeating Midland. Have a good night, everybody.